am asking Spirit for more messages, more clarification on the messages that came through in the shorter version of this video where I pulled 2 cards from this deck. Wisdom of Birds, because I love birds. And we pulled the Mallard card, which is about reflection and adaptability, and the Wild Turkey card, which is about abundance and satisfaction. So I've already shuffled these cards. They are from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck by Rebecca Campbell. Love this deck. This was one of my first decks that I have ever worked with. Spirit, what further messages do you have for those watching right now? What further messages do you have for those watching right now? What further messages do you have for those watching right now? I'm getting, take a deep breath, relax, take your time. See how there's a card not wanting to come out? There's a message in that. It's like, don't be impatient, just flow. Let things be what they'll be. Pivot, turn. Maybe it's time to look at a different deck. Maybe we will first pull from this deck, which I also have ready, the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. Oh, it just got really quiet outside. That's another message. Find your quiet space. Ooh, take time to be quiet. Okay, I've pulled 3 cards. Wishing Well. That looks really cool. I like that. So yellow and then grayish blue. Yellow to me, it reminds me of the citrine crystal, our solar plexus, our place of personal power. And then this has a lot of gold in it. It has a golden mask, golden feathers. Oh, wait, are those golden butterflies? They're like golden winged creatures, like butterflies, I guess. Wishing Well. So what I feel from this card is you have infinite potential. All of us have infinite potential. We have untapped gifts waiting to come in. We just need to choose us. Just need to devote to ourselves. Do the thing that lights us up. That's what her whole first book was. Do what lights you up. Rebecca Campbell. When you do the thing that excites you, that ignites you, that has you lit up and excited to do it, your whole vibration changes, your energy changes. You're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna do this, instead of like, oh yeah, I gotta go take out the trash. I mean, I can't do it because I'm already too excited, but usually when you think about doing chores, you're like, But yeah, you get the idea. Like, this is encouraging you to reflect on what it is you haven't been doing that you really want to do. And that will bring you the abundance and satisfaction that the turkey has. He's so fat. Look at him. The turkey is very satisfied and abundant. And look, she's got all this gold. You have all this gold that is waiting to show up in your life. You just need to do the things. And this is what I just keep saying to everyone. I'm like, I did the thing. I made my breakfast. I didn't go out and have someone else make it. And like, I do like to do that sometimes, spoil myself, but it shouldn't be shouldn't is not the right word. What I mean is, I've realized through deep reflection, looking at my subconscious, I realized that I have been in relationships where I have had to do the breakfast, do the cleaning, even when I didn't feel like it, even when I was tired and exhausted and felt like no one else was helping me. I did it. I sacrificed. I did all this sacrificing, and it didn't get me the results I was expecting. I thought I would be safe in the relationship. I thought I would be happy if I just made everyone else around me happy. Newsflash, that's not how it works. It's not how it goes. When I shifted and I let go of that type of relationship, I'm not doing that type of relationship anymore, guys, where I have to perform and I have to do this. Otherwise, I'm afraid I will lose the relationship. No, I'm just showing up as myself. I'm being authentic. I'm putting myself first because when I devote to myself, I regulate my nervous system with deep breaths, healthy food, going out in nature, things that I love to do. Then I show up as a very calm person, except for, of course, my giggles, and I like to laugh. Otherwise, I'm pretty calm, peaceful, positive. That's how I show up. I have seen myself when I don't do those things. I show up nervous. I show up trying to be perfect, and I make mistakes because I'm trying to be perfect. I show up making mistakes because I'm trying to be fast. I'm trying to make sure that person doesn't have to wait, and I make a ton of mistakes, which makes it take even longer. um, so I've been observing myself, and I have decided what I don't want to do in the future, what I want to discontinue, and that's what I've done. And that has brought me so many beautiful golden moments. I have had so many beautiful golden moments, conversations with friends, meeting new people, um, epiphanies through meditation. Like, it's just, it can be so golden for you when you do whatever it is for you. Of course, it's different for you. Everyone's different, but whatever it is for you, devote to yourself and do the things that light you up. And then we also pulled rescue. Oh my gosh. This poor lady, she's at the top of a waterfall, looks stranded. And now there's someone coming in on a hot air balloon. Like, who would have expected, right? And I think that this is just confirmation. If you're never alone, you're never stranded, you're never abandoned. Okay, there's always help and support wanting to come in. Your guides, spirit, divine helpers, God, source wants to come in and help you. Always there, always ready. But you need to open up yourself for it. They always say you need to ask for help. Well, it's not even just asking, it's more like um, becoming the person who receives help too. Like, um, there are certain moments in my life when someone tried to help me and I was like, no, get away. Like, I don't need your help. Have you ever felt like that? Like, stubbornly independent? Yeah, that's been me so many times. And I realized that, why? I don't have to do this alone. I don't have to do everything on my own. I don't have to be the one who does everything for everyone else. I can accept help from others sometimes too. I love helping others. I should allow someone else the opportunity to feel helpful and help me too. So that is a nod from spirit to say, look, we want to help you. We want to come in and help you. Just be open to it. Follow the leader also came up. Interesting. Okay. So with this card, what I'm really getting the feeling of, remember when you were a kid and you used to play follow the leader? Look how no one looks to be in the lead. That's why I'm laughing at this. No one looks to actually be in the lead. Oh, like when we're kids, like, you'd be a kid and you'd be like, okay, follow the leader, now follow me, even though you had no idea where you were going, right? But you were just like, oh, this step looks fun, and oh, let me go over here. This looks fun. It's To me, this is calling you to really bring back that inner child of playfulness and fun and take the step that feels good because it feels good. Let logic go out the window. Let the brain take a break. Let the mind relax. Okay, mind, you don't have to worry. Mind, you don't have to strategize. Mind, you don't have to look to the past and make decisions and choices based on what's happened in the past. let's be open to these new surprises, these new gifts and treasures that want to come up to us for choosing differently, for choosing what lights us up. And bring in a bit more of that playfulness, the playful energy, and the childlike wonder, the childlike excitement, the childlike feeling of joy, and just showing up. And you wake, remember when you were a kid and you'd wake up in the morning, you'd be like, what is going to happen today? What are we going to do today? Oh my gosh. And, you just would be more on the end of like, you don't have to have it all figured out. Whereas as we become adults, we get kind of pushed to be like, I have it all figured out. And you straighten your tie and you're like, I have everything figured out. Everything's in my planner. Everything's in my to-do list. I know exactly what I'm doing today and nothing can go wrong. That's when everything goes wrong, right? Like when you're like, I know what I'm doing and nothing's going to go wrong because I have it all planned out in my planner. So, of course, use the planner, use the to-do list, but give yourself grace. Let yourself add a bit of fun to it, playfulness, unexpectedness. Yeah, flow with life. Bring in that joy, bring in that loving energy. Okay, let me see if there are any other cards that want to come through since we didn't yet get a card from this deck. Spirit, do you have another message for us, for the people watching? Spirit, do you have another message for the people watching? And if you don't, Spirit, that's totally fine. We got lots of great messages. Spirit, do you have another message for us? See how I'm like removing the pressure? That's what I've been doing in my life. I've been relieving the situations of pressure. Things don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to take out the trash. You could take it out tomorrow and the world's not going to end. And then usually once I remove that pressure of having to do something, I enjoy doing it. I will be like, you know what? I get to go outside and take out the trash. I'm just going to enjoy it. What if I'm going to hear birds when I'm outside taking out the trash? I'm going to get to feel the weather. Might as well enjoy that moment of taking out the trash. All right, I'm going to shuffle through one more time. Any messages for us, Spirit? Card almost wanted to come out, but it didn't. Like I said, it doesn't have to. There you go. I mean, that's me flowing with the unexpected. I thought, hey, I really want to work with this deck because I love this deck and I've used it for so many years, but the messages were complete with the other two decks. So why add to what's already perfect? It doesn't have to go the way that I planned. So yeah, that's all encouraging you to live your life like that as well. Make it easy, make it fun, make it playful, joyful. Don't forget to look at the subconscious stuff. Don't be scared to look at that, because when you do and you make shifts, then the gold comes in. So thank you so much for listening to my message. I would love to hear what messages resonated with you the most in the comments. Sending you all love.